Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tyler here. In today's video, we're going to be rebuilding the Detroit Pistons. I'm going to be doing a start today rebuild, and well, obviously the Pistons are going to get swept by the Bucks. I mean, Blake Griffin's not even playing, but we're going to try to get this man Blake Griffin some help. He's the only man we're keeping on this Pistons team. I'm going to go ahead and simulate the playoffs here. We're doing a start today rebuild. Now, the start today at the beginning of the year was like broken. It was like, oh, we won. We won 2 games. Okay, we got eliminated. Whew. Anyways, almost had a heart attack there. At the beginning of the year, start today was like broken. It was like players that you would like draft, they wouldn't improve unless you put them in the G League. So like if you just say drafted Cam Reddish and put him in on your roster, and you played him like as an actual NBA player, instead put him in the G League, he like wouldn't get better. It was weird. It was a weird glitch. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but I feel like if it's a playoff rebuild, I'm just gonna do start today, make it more realistic. So the Raptors win the finals. Kawhi Leonard MVP. They beat the Rockets. Warriors don't make it out of the second round. They lose in 5, which honestly I think could actually happen. Do not have any faith in the Warriors this year, but this isn't a Warriors video. So Blake Griffin, I have some respect for this man, Blake Griffin. This man lost all his athleticism, and not all of it, but a lot of it, and essentially made himself a more athletic version of Draymond Green offensively. Blake Griffin's never been a good defender, but offensively he's a good player. Especially him being a point forward. He's not a lobber or a lob catcher, dunker, none of that. But what he does do is play the point forward very well. So I'm gonna keep him around because that's my boy. I love me some Blake Griffin. Alrighty, well then, draft lottery time. What sucks about doing this rebuild like this is that we don't get to just like blow up the team in the beginning of the year and tank. We don't have a pick in the lottery here, so we're gonna have to trade for one, which is okay. Cavs win the lottery, Hawks second, Suns third, and we're gonna have to maybe trade for a pick if we want one. I don't know. I'm gonna trade Andre Drummond, so whatever I can get, I'm gonna try to get. We're gonna go ahead and fire Carlos Lopez and hire Mr. Randy Martin as our trainer, so we can get those training camps. We have a lot of shooting guards, so we need to not trade for more shooting guards, or trade for a good one and get rid of the bad ones. But what we're probably going to have to do is trade Andre Drummond, John Lure. I mean, so let me look at a breakdown of the... Actually, can I go trade finder? Yeah. So Andre Drummond's making 27.9. Now, the smart thing to do, considering Andre Drummond's 25 and Blake Griffin's 30, would be to rebuild around Andre Drummond, but because he's making $8 million less. But or $7 million. I like Blake Griffin as a player more, and I want Blake Griffin to win. Andre Drummond's got plenty of time to win. Blake Griffin's 30. We're gonna try to rebuild around him. Andre Drummond, we're probably gonna have to trade him for somebody better or a pick or something. So Andre Drummond's gone. Reggie Jackson's gonna be gone. We'll probably trade John Lure, just anybody that's making a ton of money, and maybe Langston Galloway. So before the NBA draft, let's go ahead and trade Andre Drummond and maybe Reggie Jackson and our first round pick. Maybe get rid of the first round pick first and see what we can get with just the players. Eric Bledsoe and Dante DiVincenzo. That's not bad. Like to begin with. Kevin Love. Okay. Mike Conley. Bam Adebayo. Kelly Olynyk. I'm just going to skip ahead. Ooh, the 4th pick in the draft? And Mitchell Robinson? Bruh. I'm going to not be able to pass that up. Let me just keep going though. Mo Bamba and Evan Fournier. Spencer Dinwiddie and Joe Harris, Oladipo and Doug McDermott. Not going to trade for Oladipo because I traded for him last rebuild, the Heat rebuild. Drew Holiday in the 7th pick. That's not bad, considering we don't have to give them a first pick. So we have the 7th pick and the 15th pick, and we have Drew Holiday, but I'd rather have the 4th pick. Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, Andrew Wiggins and Robert Covington. Okay, so I'm thinking I'm just going to take this 4th pick right here. I mean, it's the 4th pick. I can't pass that up. It's too good. And we get Mitchell Robinson, a nice young replacement for Andre Drummond. I'll do it. Get rid of Reggie Jackson. That might make the Knicks decent, but they're not going to have their pick now, so they're going to have to rebuild around Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond. I'm glad I'm not them. Okay, staff signing. We already did that. We're trading, you idiot. What am I thinking? Okay, so Mitchell Robinson. We got him as our next young center. John Lure and Langston Galloway, and maybe we'll throw in our pick just to spice it up a little bit, because I definitely feel like John Lure and Langston Galloway don't have much trade value. We can get the 2019 first round pick. I know it's pick 27, but it's still a first round pick this year for John Lure. That's not bad. I might do that. Let me just make sure I looked at everything. Maybe we go Raptors first round pick 2021. Hopefully Kawhi leaves them, but no, they just won the championship. He's not going to leave. Yeah, I'm just going to go with this Nets pick this year. And then let's go ahead and do the same thing with Langston Galloway. Just trade him for whatever pick is available that we can get. There's a lot of these guys like John Henson. I would like him if he was maybe making $4 million, but $10 million, it's like I would never touch that. Like Alex Len, he's a good backup. But the thing is, even in Timo, even though he's making $4 million, I feel like I could actually get Boban, who's just as good for a veteran's minimum. So that wouldn't even really make sense. We could go for the 2021 first round Knicks pick. We just traded them Reggie Jackson and Andre Drummond, so we kind of just gave them some trash. I mean, Andre Drummond's a good player, don't get me wrong. But we just kind of gave them, we got them stuck with some big contracts. Now we can trade for their pick, and then it's kind of like almost like insider trading. Like I know they're going to be bad because I gave them bad players. Or players that they can't compete with, I guess I should say. I'm going to do that. I'm going to trade them, for their 2021 first round pick, even though it's like top 5 protected or whatever it was. And then staff signing, we're gonna keep Dwayne Casey for a year because I think we can build a good team around him as long as, or I think we can win with him as long as we build a good enough team around him. So let's just stem to user pick, and we got the 4th pick in the draft. Let's go ahead and look at the draft summary. Zion, DeAndre Hunter, and Ja Morant. Wow, so there's a ton of prospects available still. Surprised DeAndre Hunter went that quick. RJ Barrett, Romeo Langford, Cam Reddish, Doumbouya, Nasir Little. Just out of curiosity, I'm going to put this pick up and see if anybody wants to trade it. Trade for it. You know what they'll give me. Zach LaVine, Antonio Blakeney, Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson, Lou Will, and Montrezl Harrell. Ooh, that's actually a really good deal because I like the idea of getting Montrez. I might actually try to trade for Montrez, but I don't want to give up my pick, obviously. And Lou Will's too old. Like he's just gonna go. It'd be good for like 1 year, but I'm not. That's not good for the future. DeAndre Hunter and Alex Len, Josh Richardson, Kelly Olynyk, Miles Bridges, Buddy Hield, Andre Drummond, and Reggie Jackson. Do not want them again. We could get Ja Morant. We needed point guard because we traded Reggie Jackson. We could trade our 4th pick to the Suns for Ja Morant. I think I'm going to trade for Ja Morant because we could probably sign Chris Middleton, Klay Thompson, maybe Kawhi, maybe Kevin Durant. Probably not, though. But still, Chris Middleton, he used to play for the Pistons. He might want to come back. I don't see Kyrie coming to the Pistons or Kemba. So I'm going to go... I'm going to trade my pick for Ja Morant. If it's still available. Hope to God it is. Yes, it is. Okay, Ja Morant, come to Detroit. Yes. Let's go. Did I say Jason? I meant Jackson Hayes. My bad. I'm going to go Jackson Hayes. I don't think I've ever drafted him. I always draft Bull. So let's go to user pick again. And I'm going to draft Jonte Porter if he's available. Jonte Porter. I'll take Jonte. All right. So we got a point guard and 2 centers in the draft. We do have Mitchell Robinson. But I don't know how good he's... I mean, he's going to be good, but I don't know. I just want to have enough centers because we don't really have a concrete center yet. All right. Moratorium. We have $38 million in cap space. We can basically offer a contract to anybody. I think I'm going to go Chris Middleton, though. We're going to give him a 4-year deal. And it's going to be a little more than what he wants. We'll go 21 for the first year. Like 21 and a half. We're gonna overpay him a little bit because I really like him. I like the idea that he played in Detroit before, so it's kind of like we're going after almost a guy that we have a connection to. And then I'll give one to Tobias Harris, and then Tobias Harris would actually be pretty good too because he also used to play in Detroit. And then we need another wing. I'll just go maybe Bogdanovich. Let's see who accepts. I'm going to pick one of these guys. Tobias Harris, Chris Middleton, and Bogdanovich. I kind of want to go Chris Middleton. Oh, we can go Chris Middleton and Tobias? Or Chris Middleton and Bogdanovich? Yo, that is amazing. Let's do it. We didn't get Tobias Harris, but Chris Middleton and Bogdanovich, we're about to be a GOAT squad right here. What backups we could sign? Is my main man Boban available? Yes, he is. Minimum deal, Boban. Give me Boban. I want all the Boban minutes I could possibly muster. So I'm going to actually go ahead and trade Luke Kennard, my 15th pick, Jackson Hayes, and what's his potential, by the way? Is his potential like amazing? Because this might be a mistake, but 79, yeah. And Lucas Samančić, my Euro stash. What's his potential? 79. We're going to trade these three to the Thunder for Tyreke Evans and Jeremy Grant. It'll give us some shooting guard depth and also give us, obviously, the backup power forward we needed. So now we have John Morant, Tyreke Evans, who's going to be back up to Middleton or Bogdanovich, and then Blake Griffin and Jeremy Grant, Mitchell Robinson, Boban, Thon Maker, Jonte Porter. Mitchell Robinson's going to have to improve a lot over the offseason, which we might be able to get him to. But I like this team so far. I think we can win some games. So we're at training camps. I'm going to give a... first off, let me see what Mitchell Robinson's potential is, because I'm going to give him untapped potential if he's maxed out already. It's at 80. I'm going to give him an untapped potential this first year here. And then I'm going to give a... What's John Morant's potential? I'm pretty sure it's like in the 90s or close to it. 94, yeah. I'm going to give an untapped potential to... Maybe Kai... no. Actually, I'll give an untapped potential to Chris Middleton. Make him a little better. And then... Did he even get better? It went from A- to A-. Potential's 87 now. Okay, good. Then I'm going to give an untapped potential to... I'm not really feeling untapped potential. Let's go combo guard. Give that to like Tyreke Evans. See if we can get him like 6th man of the year this year. See what happens. So we're going John Morant, Chris Middleton, Bojan Bogdanovich, Blake Griffin, Mitchell Robinson, Tyreke Evans, Jeremy Grant, Boban Marjanovic, Avery Bradley. I'm hoping the moment doesn't get too big for Mitchell Robinson. I think he can perform here. What he's got to do is block shots. What's his shot block grading anyways? As long as he can block shots, he's fine. Oh, he's got 98. He's got 98 shot block. He'll be fine. He can be a beast. All right, so I like this team. We're gonna go feed the post, shoot at will, crash offensive glass, limit perimeter shots, play physical defense, and crash defensive glass. Blake Griffin, he's gonna be a beast this year. Let's see what we can do. All right, guys, season's over. James Harden wins MVP. Zion wins Rookie of the Year. Kevin Love 6th man of the... The Cavaliers got Kevin Love coming off the bench? And Zion wins Rookie of the Year? We got John Morant, our starting point guard. We won 56 games. How'd that happen? I got to check the stats. But how is Kevin Love coming off the bench? Whatever. All right. He's 86 overall coming off the bench. They better have signed like why can't I think of his name? Karl Malone. I don't know. I was like thinking Kevin Malone. Anyways, DPOY Giannis, Most Improved Marvin Bagley, Nick Nurse Coach of the Year. We got robbed of all of our awards. Nobody All-NBA first team. Nobody All-NBA second team. Nobody All-NBA third team. Oh, John Morant. Never mind. I lied. All defensive first, nobody. All defensive second, nobody. All rookie first, John Morant. Okay, we gotta check out some stats because I don't know how exactly. Okay, John Morant, this man averaged more points than anybody on the team. 22.2 points, 4.3 rebounds, 8.6 assists, 2.7 steals as a rookie. How this man not win Rookie of the Year? Because our other main man over here, Zion, averaged more points, more rebounds, but less assists, less steals, but more blocks. So I know, I don't mind that. But my real question is here: why is Kevin Love coming off the bench? I don't get that. Let's go to, I don't know, our calendar. Let's look at Cavaliers. We lost the Cavaliers this game. So they got Colin Sexton, Zion. Oh, it's because of Zion is why. Actually, I realize now. Sexton, Zion, Nance. Basically, they need to move Zion to small forward, but because the game doesn't do that, you got Kevin Love coming off the bench, which is dumb, but that's the CPU for you. So Kevin Love is sixth man of the year because Zion got drafted there. Okay, that'll never happen in real life, but whatever. So anyways, we were 56 and 26. Now that we got all the robberies out of the way here, so Ja Morant, we already went through him. Blake Griffin, 22.1 points, 8.3 rebounds, 4.4 assists, didn't even average a steal or a block a game, which is the problem with Blake Griffin. He's not very good defensively, but he's a beast offensively. Tyreek, and that's why we got Mitchell Robinson to play center next to him, because he's a beast defender, so it evens it out. Tyreek Evans, 15.1 points, basically what I wanted from him off the bench. A little bit disappointed with Chris Middleton, though, only averaging 14.5 points, but we do have 2 20-point per game scores, which is I'm happy with. And then Bogdanovich, 11.4 points, Boban, 9.2 points and 7.1 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson, 6.7 points, 10 rebounds a game, almost 2 blocks a game. Would like him to be closer to 3 blocks a game with all the minutes we're giving him, but he has another year to improve, so I'm not that worried about it. Jeremy Grant, Avery Bradley, they just played their role. Not mad here. Everything looks good, so we're playing the Magic in the first round. Let's go ahead and simulate the playoffs here. We won 56 games, Magic won 42, so hopefully we annihilate them, but I don't know if that's going to happen. Pistons win the first one, Pistons win the second, Pistons win the third, and we give them a sweep. Nope, but we win in 5. Okay, so we're playing the Cavs in round 2, which is interesting. Ja Morant versus Zion. Blake Griffin versus Kevin Love. Who's going to come out on top? We're about to find out. Simulate current round. Are you going to be playing the Raptors or the Sixers next round? Hopefully the Sixers. That is if we make it out of this round. Simulate the first game and Pistons win. Second game, Pistons win. Third game, Cavs win. Cavs won 52 games, by the way. Pistons win the fourth game, and then we beat the Cavs in 5. Okay, so we're in the Eastern Conference Finals. Perfect. About to play the Raptors. This is going to get a little sketchy, but bruh, the Kings made it. My boys, the Kings. Let's see what the Kings are doing just for the heck of it. So the Kings have De'Aaron Fox, Buddy Hield, Marvin Bagley, Harrison Barnes. Basically, they have the same team, but they added DeAndre Jordan and Zubac and Satoransky, but if the Kings add those guys next year, they are going to be that good. But we will see what happens here. First game, 56 win Pistons versus the 59 wins Raptors. First game, Pistons win. Yes. Second game, Raptors win. All right. Third game, Raptors win. Fourth game, not looking good. Raptors win. Fifth game, Pistons win. Sixth game, and we got eliminated in the East Conference Finals. Okay, who is going to win it all? Obviously, the Kings got swept by the Rockets there, and the Rockets. So there's no stopping the Rockets and James Harden on to next season. So moratorium day 1. I'm probably just going to bring back Boban to be our backup center. There's really no reason not to bring him back. I mean, he's still good, and he's cheap. So I'm going to bring Boban. Well, I don't know if Boban's going to accept that. Hopefully he does. I meant to add more to it, but and then point guards. Maybe we bring back Avery Bradley for a year. Maybe bring in Melo. Nah, Avery Bradley. I don't have it. Joe Harris. Joe Harris only wants $9 million. Bro, really? Okay, I'll give him 9.5 to come play for 9.25. Bro, we're really about to pick up Joe Harris right now. Are you serious? All right, so we got Joe Harris. I'm kind of shocked by that, but I'm happy that we got him. So Ja Morant, Tyreek Evans, Middleton, Bogdanovich, but we also got Joe Harris and Kyrie Thomas, by the way. He's going to be a stud, so that's amazing. Blake Griffin and Jeremy Grant. Bro, this team's looking better and better. Jonte Porter's actually getting good. We don't even really need Boban now that we got Jonte, but we're going to have plenty of players that are going to be good and plenty of players to give minutes to, which is nice. I'd rather have plenty of players than not enough. Maybe I'll give Avery Bradley a contract anyways, just in case. Avery Bradley agrees. Let's go to the last day here. And we signed them both. So we're looking at... Actually, we did not end up picking up Boban. I'm sure he's still available, but Jonte Porter at 78 overall, actually. And even he might get better at power forward, which means we might move him down. Yeah, Jonte Porter is better at power forward. So we're going to do some restructuring here of the roster. I wonder how Jeremy Grant is at small forward. He's better as well. So we're definitely doing some restructuring of the roster. We're going to go, so John Morant and Higgins. I might, Joe Harris, how is he at shooting guard? I might be trading somebody here. Okay, so Joe Harris needs to be a small forward. This kind of is, okay, this is kind of hard for me to picture in my head right now. I might have to just kind of skip ahead and see what happens. So John Morant and Higgins, Tyreke Evans, Bruce Brown, who's not that good, but Kyrie Thomas is now a 78. Then we got Chris Middleton, Bogdanovich, Jeremy Grant, Joe Harris, Avery Bradley. It's a lot of small forwards. Blake Griffin and Jonte Porter, and then Mitchell Robinson, and we still might need a center. I'm just gonna go ahead and sign Boban anyways, just to have him, and we might not play him. We might put together a trade package. I don't know, but I'm gonna just sign him just to have him, just to make me feel comfortable. All right, so we're at training camps. We're gonna go ahead and give a big man offense to Mitchell Robinson, get him going better offensively. Then we're gonna go ahead and give a let's see, what's John Morant shooting like? I'm gonna give a perimeter shooting to John Morant, and then I'm gonna give a big man defense, I think, to Jonte Porter, because he can shoot the mid-range. He has a bit of a three. His defense leaves much to be desired, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we'll give him a big man defense. And then, oh, did I give him something I didn't want to give him? Did I give him perimeter defense? Yeah, I think I just gave him perimeter defense on accident. Oops. Oh well. Next season, here we go. So, like I said, a lot of small forwards on this team, more than I kind of expected to have. But I couldn't pass up the opportunity to sign Joe Harris. So we have, wow, okay. Kyrie Thomas definitely deserves minutes. Can Kyrie Thomas play the backup point? Because we kind of still need a backup point guard. What is he like as a backup? I think he might be a shooting guard small forward though. He actually, he gets significantly better or worse as a backup point guard. So we're keeping him at shooting guard. So we're gonna put, let's go to the actual coach game plan. Tyreke. So first of all, he's gonna be replaced by Middleton because Bojan is gonna be our starter. So we're still gonna go with John Morant, Chris Middleton, Bogdanovich, Blake Griffin, Mr. Robinson. But then we have Tyreke Evans, Jeremy Grant, Joe Harris, Avery Bradley, Jonte Porter, Boban. We basically have enough guys for a 12-man roster, which means we probably need to make a trade. I like Jeremy Grant at small forward. I like Joe Harris at small forward. I like Avery Bradley at small forward. If I had to get rid of one, I'd probably get rid of Avery Bradley. And maybe I package him with someone. This is tough. Okay. What I could do is trade. Maybe I trade. Actually, I trade Tyreke and Bradley because I do have Kyrie Thomas, who deserves minutes, who's a 78 overall, who's one better than Tyreke. If I take out Adebayo, that's going to move Mitchell Robinson basically down to the bench maybe. I like Zubac. I think Zubac fits this team better than Adebayo does. I know Adebayo is a better player, but let's go ahead and reset the roster here. So we got John Morant. Bruce Brown's definitely not getting minutes. Get out of here, Bruce Brown. Flip him with Kyrie Thomas. Okay, so we got John Morant, Kyrie Thomas. We're going to flip him, flip Thomas, and Bogdanovich. So we're going to go John Morant, Chris Middleton, Bogdanovich, Blake Griffin, Mitchell Robinson, with Kyrie Thomas as our sixth man, Zubac, Jeremy Grant, Joe Harris, and Jonte Porter. So essentially, we're going to be playing a small ball, almost like Kyrie Thomas will be our point guard. Jeremy Grant will be like our or Joe Harris will be our shooting guard. Jeremy Grant will be our small forward. Dolce will be our power forward. Zubac will be our center. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. We restructured our roster. Still the same core. We just kind of changed the bench around. But we do have better pieces, so let's see what happens. Alright guys, season's over. Jokic wins MVP. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year. Kevin Love, 6th Man of the Year again. Giannis DPOY. Most Improved goes to Dennis Smith Jr. And Dwayne Casey, Coach of the Year. That's our guy right there. Nobody All-NBA first team. Nobody John Morant All-NBA second team. Nobody All-NBA third team. All-Defensive first team. John Morant didn't make it this year. Didn't make All-Defensive second team either, which is kind of weird. He made All-Defensive first last year, but it's okay. Jonte Porter All-Rookie second team. That's nice to see. And that's going to be it. Second seed this year. I don't know, my brain just like stopped working for a second. We're the second seed this year, and we had the same record as last year. We weren't playing that well. I actually had to take Kyrie Thomas out of the lineup until then we started winning games. So his negativity is bringing us down out here, basically. John Morant, 24.6 points per game, 8.8 assists, 2.5 steals. I guess I should point out by negativity, I mean he's one of the players that got butthurt that I sent him to the G League so he wouldn't sign an extension, and his overall was down all year. And he didn't want to. He was all mad. So I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I don't even really care. John Morant, like I already gave his stats. Blake Griffin, 20 points, only 5.8 rebounds, 4.7 assists, 1 steal. He's really playing that point forward role here. I'm assuming Zubac and Mitchell Robinson ate up all the rebounds. Chris Middleton, big performance from him this year. I'm glad what we got out of him. Last year I was disappointed. 17 points per game, 5.2 assists, 1 steal a game. Bogdanovich, 12.1 points, 2.8 rebounds. Zubac, 10.5 points, 7.6 rebounds. Jonte Porter, 10 points, 5.7 rebounds. Jeremy Grant, 7.6 points, 3 rebounds. I'm a little concerned that Mitchell Robinson's nowhere near anything here. Mitchell Robinson, 7 points, 9.8 rebounds, 1.8 blocks a game. I want to get more from him. It's not enough. Joe Harris, 5.6 points, 1 rebound a game, 1.2 assists. I mean, I know he's not the best offensive player, but 1.8 blocks a game just isn't enough. I mean, he still has a decent layup. He should at least just be able to like make shot close, just shoot close all day long. But whatever. I mean, we can't really complain. We got John Morant. He's a beast. So, anyways, here we go. First round. We are playing the Bucks. A little scary, but I think we'll be able to beat them. We pretty much handled them most of the regular season. First game against the Bucks. They only won 43 games. Here we go, and we beat them first round, or first game of the first round. 1-1. 2-1, we're ahead. 3-1, we're ahead. And we beat them in 5. Hopefully we're playing the Nets here. That would be amazing if we were able to play the Nets in round 2. They just gotta win one more game, so... Are they about to choke a 3-1? Nope, they win. Okay, they almost choked it though. So first, bro, we're playing a team that had 38 wins. This should be money. We had almost twice the amount of wins as them. Not almost, but I mean, you know, 38 to 56 is a lot. So yes, round 2. Here we go. First game, Pistons win. Second game, Pistons win. Third game, Pistons win. Let's sweep these Nets. And we sweep the Nets. Let's go. About to, bro. If we could play the Bulls in these conference finals, this will be a cakewalk. Oh my god, that'd be amazing. I feel like the Celtics are gonna come back though. And the Bulls, bruh. Look at this. We're playing the Bulls in the Eastern Conference Finals. Not if, when we make the finals, because we are. We might be playing the Suns in the finals, bruh. This is two 8 seeds in the finals. That's terrible, but you know what, we're just gonna ignore that. And even the 3rd seed in the finals doesn't happen often. But here we go. Simulate. First game. I don't know what I'm doing, bruh. The Bulls won 37 games. Okay, so we're probably more likely gonna sweep the Bulls here. I'm not even gonna give any sort of commentary on it. It's just it's a sweep or not. Gentlemen sweep. Beat them in 5. There we go. Okay, so our sights turn to the Rockets and or Suns. More than likely the Rockets. And we are playing the Rockets in the finals. Here we go. Simulate with Simcast, first game that we are playing in Detroit. This is basically post play versus 3-point shooting. Because we run our offense through the post, they run their offense, obviously 3-point shooting. And it looks like post is going to win out. Oh, no! James Harden or somebody hit a game winner. Oh, we lost. Bro, that's just going to take all the steam out of our... Man. Who hit the last jumper? Chris Paul 3-point jump shot. Made. Bruh. Blake Griffin missed a free throw. And then Chris Paul... Oh, wow. Blake Griffin missed a free throw. Then Chris Paul turned around and hit the 3 on him. Man, that's that old Clippers rivalry coming back. Clippers aren't even involved. Okay, well, round 2. Here we go. I don't know. It's the wind might be taken out of our sails after losing at home. Although it looks like we're responding pretty well here. It's a blowout. Nice. Okay. Good job by the Pistons. All right. Here we go. Game 3. Tied series. We're in Houston. We have to steal one in Houston now, because if we don't, I mean, that's gonna be an automatic L in this finals. And it looks like we are gonna take it in the end. Yes. Who hit that game winner? Let's see who hit that game winner real quick. Where to go? View box score. I don't know how to view the game log from there, so we're just gonna move on. All right. Pistons in Houston. Can we steal another one in Houston? Come on, let's go. Ooh, the Pistons. We're balling out here. Another blowout. Oh, but they made a comeback. All right, so as you can see, one more game here. We've been blowing out the Rockets. They make comeback some games. Other games they don't. Hopefully there's no comeback here. Hopefully it's complete annihilation. But it looks like they're annihilating us. No, we need to make a comeback. And, yeah, not looking good. Okay, so hopefully we don't blow a 3-1 lead here. Next game in Houston. I kind of would like to take it to the Rockets on their home floor, and it looks like we are here. Whew. Wow, this is a major blowout. Okay. Let's go ahead and jump in this for a little bit. See what this team's like. Oh, it's a steal. Give me that. Here we go. Ja Morant to Bogdanovich. Stop. Whoop. Blake Griffin. Pump fake. Spin move on him. Well, I tried to go for a spin move, but apparently they didn't want to give me the spin move animation, but it's okay. No, we tried to block. Oh, he didn't make it. Okay, good. Bogdanovich to Middleton. Oh, that was almost backcourt. That was scary. Let's give it to Ja Morant. Let's slow it down. ISO, Ja Morant. Screen from Blake Griffin. Back to Blake. Blake with the dunk. There we go. Ja Morant tearing it up. Blake Griffin tearing it up. He doesn't want to go to the post. I don't know why. Blake Griffin down to the post. Did you hear me? There you go. Let's run that post offense. Let's get a handoff to someone here. Oh, I gotta get out of the post. I'm about to get the violation. Middleton. Bro, they're double teaming. Ja Morant wide open. And it's a brick. Blake Griffin with the rebound. Ja Morant. Let's go back to the post if they're gonna keep double teaming or not. Get that. Blake Griffin with the steal. Bogdanovich. Oh, bro, we cannot get an open shot right now. We think it's open, but it's not. Spin move, Ja Morant. Another brick. Wow. Another steal. Bruh, this team does not have good ball handling. Blake. Oh, past that. Hand it off to Blake. Spin move. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Blake Griffin. He couldn't get it to go in, though. Man. Pin. Let's get a power forward, center, 4-5 pick and roll. Spin move. Pump fake. To Mitchell Robinson. There we go. Green release. Mitchell Robinson. Another assist for Blake Griffin. Because we win the... Oh, bro. That was the worst ball throw of all time right there. Did you see that? Oh. Anyways, we won the NBA championship in 3 seasons. We finally built a team around Blake Griffin that can actually compete. Took long enough. Ja Morant's obviously going to be Finals MVP. That man was putting up the numbers like nobody's business. Where's that? Let me see the numbers. There it is. Ja Morant Finals MVP. But we were able to put together a team around Blake Griffin. It took a lot of trades. It took relying on Chris Middleton being a former Piston to sign him. It took signing Bogdanovich. It took turning down the signing of Tobias Harris. We made a lot of decisions in this gameplay. But yeah, we brought championship to Detroit, and it was fun. The Detroit Pistons are a team that I've been trying to rebuild for a couple of years, and it always seems like it was really difficult. This one was actually decent. It actually went by pretty easily. It wasn't very difficult. I've had other ones where it's like I can't build a team around Blake Griffin no matter what I do. But we put together a team that worked around Blake Griffin, and this was a fun rebuild. If you guys enjoyed the video, you guys want to see me do more rebuilds, like the video and subscribe if you're new. It'd be greatly appreciated. We're on the road 900 subs, 50 subs away from it. If you guys have any more rebuilds you want me to do, comment down below and let me know, and I'll do it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the next one. Mwah.